Hi, this is Kathy Ireland for Your Home TV, sharing a special thank you for joining Dave Stevens and Troy Geary as the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show broadcasts live from the All Star Game in Arlington, Texas, with continuing coverage the following week. We encourage you to please tune in with Dave and Troy as they go live from Cooperstown, New York to cover the 2024 Baseball Hall of Fame induction. We hope you and your family enjoy the best of baseball this summer on Your Home TV.
Hello again, everybody. This is Dave Stevens with my buddy Troy Geary. We are here at Globe Life Field, part of the 2024 All Star Game. We got the Futures game going on behind us, but what an amazing day we've already had so far, Troy.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas, it's hot out here, and it's hot on the field with these future stars of Major League Baseball.
And speaking of the future stars, we had a chance to talk to some of the past stars. We had some great names that Troy and I had a chance to talk to, including my son Brady, who got to talk to a Futures player. Well, Nelsonn, it's been a while since we saw each other when you were a twin, but I think next stop, Cooperstown for you?
Yeah, I'm going to go there on Sunday to see Aidan, so yeah.
I mean, you were going to be at Cooperstown in a couple of years.
I don't make that call. Hopefully, yeah.
Do you miss it? I mean, you're only a year away. You should be out here trying to set records for guys at your age like we saw back in the late 90s.
Well, I mean, I love the game, and I think, the new generation is coming, and I just want to enjoy myself and my family at this time.
How fun are these events? I mean, these kids here, they've got stars. I mean, what's going through their minds with all the stuff for the Futures game?
Yeah, I got the chance to be in one of those these events in 2005, and definitely is a mind-changing experience because you are with the big league stadium, media, all the attentions that we have, clubhouse, the food, even the uniform, it smells good. So it's a changing, I guess, is a way to prepare those guys when they come to the big leagues. They be more ready.
I think we need to get rid of this celebrity softball game and get you quote old timers out here. I mean, you can still go deep.
I haven't swung in a while, so I don't know. Might be, probably.
Now, what is life like for you now? I know that baseball has hired you for some consulting and help. So what are you doing these days?
Well, over for the Dodgers as well. I do help them out with the young guys and, like you mentioned, work for MLB. So I do whatever I can to help the young generation.
A lot of great Latin players in the major leagues right now. Who are some that you like to see in the future?
Well, we have so many great players. De La Cruz is an exciting guy. You see the guy even throwing the baseball is exciting. He got so much tools. So he's one of the guys that a lot of people like it. Even the guys like Manny Machado, Tatis, Vladdy. He can go on and on about good players that we have as a country.
All right, well, we'll see him in Cooperstown next week, but I think in 4 or 5 years we'll be there covering you.
All right, hopefully, yeah.
All right, brother, thanks a lot.
Prince Fielder, Prince, you've been in many All-Star games. You growing up around your dad. How much special is coming to these things? I mean, you won the Home Run Derby also a couple of times, but just talk about the memories growing up and then, of course, when you're a major leaguer.
Oh, the memories are great. I mean, anytime, I didn't know any different, but, having your dad's workplace be a Major League Baseball stadium is always fun to go to. So, anytime I was around, it was a lot of fun, and just being able to have my kids enjoy some of those same experiences even better.
And talk about, I know you're competing with these guys all year long, but when you come and just the friendships you form, and talk about that.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I think that's the most fun about it is coming here, and like you said, we're friends, but then you get to compete against each other or even play on the same team now because you're here at the All-Star game or whatnot. So it's just always good to come and good for the families. Okay, and I want to ask you real quick, who is your prediction for the Home Run Derby? I mean, a big ballpark here. I don't know, is this ball going to travel well? What do you think? Pete Alonso's in it, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, he's, I got to go with him. You know what I mean? He's won twice. Okay. You, like you said, you won it twice. What was your longest home run that you remember in that game, or either one of them? Oh, in the Derby? Yeah. I can't remember. I know I hit 501, but that was in New York. Okay. So that was in your career, 501? Yeah, in the Derby, yeah. Okay. All right, appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Troy. Here with Aidan Miller. big prospect for the Phillies. You recently got called up to Double-A. How you feeling about that? You thinking things are going to go well?
Yeah, getting comfortable up there in Jersey Shore and really enjoying it, making many connections and just having fun with it.
You missing Crawford back at Single-A? He's getting called up soon?
Yeah, that was my last game with him on Friday,
yeah.
so no, I enjoyed it while I could, picked his brain as much as I could. He's a fun player to watch. So
how's it feel being here today, though?
It's good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Especially me and Crawford being here together.
100%.
I can't wait for this game, and my friends, family are here to watch, and just really excited for it.
I'm sure it's cool looking up the big league team and seeing that clubhouse, and you eventually want to get to that point. So, how do you feel about your future with the team?
Oh yeah, that Phillies team's awesome. They're so fun to watch. There's a reason they're so good too. They all get along so well. And have a great culture over there, and it's something I really want to be a part of one day. So.
Well, I look forward to see your progression. I hope you do well in your career, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, you have a great game.
Well, there aren't many people like you that were drafted in the ABA, the NBA, the NFL, MLB. Dave Winfield, Hall of Famer, joining us. Dave, it's great to see you. The Futures game, you were the past, but we're looking at the future. But what are your memories of these events?
Well, man, I was around the first All Star Game, activities was 1977, Yankee Stadium. I was playing in San Diego. It was nothing like that. There was no Futures game. There wasn't even a fan fest. There was no open practice where you could see what we were doing. There was no home run derby.
A lot of things that you probably would have been involved with, right?
Yeah, so I was around long enough, so we did a lot of different things. My foundation always brought a lot of people to these games and stuff. So it's a great time. If anybody loves baseball, it's fun.
It really has turned into a big event, but I got to ask you, when you see a guy like Toney, knowing that you were such a great pitcher at the University of Minnesota, do you look back and go, man, if I could have kind of done that in my day, you could really exploded?
A little bit. People talk about Toney. Toney's doing what I did in college. Yeah, where I was a pitcher all through college, and then they let me hit the last year, and a week after I finished college, I'm playing the outfield, hitting, playing against Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Bob Gibson, Steve Carlton, Tom Seaver. You know what I mean? So I've had an incredible career spanning the decades, played 22 years, 6 teams, both leagues, both coasts, both countries. So I work with the Players Union now, so I'm in touch with all of the players and impart wisdom, experience, knowledge, whatever, and it's good. So I love what I do. I don't have any regrets. I'm good.
And you had extreme franchises. You were with the Yankees. You finished up with the Twins. I mean, you had a full genre of it. But I was there for Hit 3000. I was there. I mean, is that one of the moments you kind of look back every day and remember? Or are there other moments that kind of pop in your mind every now and then?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take first hit, winning a World Series, getting a game-winning hit. Now that's what I used to dream about when I was young, me and my brother Steve. And to be able to play in a big game, get a big hit, team win, like the Toronto Blue Jays in '92, we didn't have to have superstars, but that team, you guys are in the foxhole together. I'll always remember all those guys. They're my brothers.
All right, Hall of Famer Dave Winfield, you going to be in Cooperstown next week?
Absolutely.
All right, I'll see you there.
With Joe Mauer going in and all the Twins, I'll be there.
Thanks a lot. Great to see you, my friend. All right, Hall of Famer, legend Dave Winfield. Well, I get to run into old ex-ESPNers, but more importantly, a former All-Star and a great slugger, Mark Teixeira. It's got to be great here in Texas where you kind of cut your teeth to be a part of this event.
Yeah, just wearing this uniform again, having the Texas Rangers logo on my sleeve, and being back here in Arlington. Different ballpark, obviously. I got to play in the old ballpark across the street, but it's awesome. Every time I get to be back here with the Rangers, it's great.
You look like you could jump in. Did you get a couple cuts in here?
You know what? I'm just swinging a golf club nowadays. I haven't swung a baseball bat since the day I retired, and that's by design. I don't want to mess up my golf swing.
What are your memories of this event? I mean, it's so big. I want to look back at when you were here, who you wanted to see, who you wanted to meet, and what that was like.
Yeah, you come here and you get to see guys. It's really the only time all these players will be together, right? A lot of them will be all-stars in the future, but you get a chance to meet new guys, see personality, see how guys prepare, and I just love watching them right now because I know in a couple months a bunch of them are going to be in the big leagues.
When these guys talk to you, what do they want to know? What do they want to pick your brain about?
Just little things. What was your approach? What made you great? Any little piece of advice. And I love about these guys. They're sponges. They want to be better. They want to be big league all-stars. And if I can give them a little bit of advice while I'm here that maybe helps them, it'd be great.
I got to ask about your former team, the Yankees. A lot of sluggers on that team. That would have been fun to be in that lineup right now.
Oh man, I got to play on some really good lineups. We've always been known as the Bronx Bombers, right? And you see Judge and Soto back-to-back in the lineup. Those are definitely Bronx Bombers.
All right. Well, as people walk by, we just deal with it. Mark Teixeira, great to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
Keep it going. Well, I'm sitting here because he's standing, but I am with one of the greatest deferred contract players in the history of baseball. Now, we see Ohtani's contract deferred. I mean, holy crap.
I think it's a beautiful thing. I think his team did a wonderful job putting that together. But you know what? Tip your hat to Ohtani because he did it the right way. He put in the work. He put in the years to get to that point to be able to have a beautiful contract like that. So, my hat's off to Ohtani.
Bobby Bonilla, 6-time All-Star, World Series champion, yet everybody talks about Bobby Bonilla and what's going on until 2035. I mean, it's pretty cool. You had a good career, yet everybody talks about the contract.
Yeah, it's like my birthday. People, I don't even think people know it's the date of my birthday, but they certainly do know the date of that contract. But it's a beautiful thing. I'm very lucky to have played a wonderful game, and it was a situation that worked that I was able to put that together.
Grandma never put $1 million in my birthday card, but anyway, let's move on. So you've been to these All-Star games. It's changed a lot, but yes. What is so special about being here with the best there ever is?
Well, it's just nice that if it's your first time making it, what a wonderful accomplishment. And if it's your second and third time, another beautiful accomplishment that you're staying on top of your game and keeping it at a very high level. And obviously, people don't really realize how hard these guys work to maintain a level of consistency. And that's why they're here, because they've been able to maintain that level of consistency.
All right, we're together having a beer. What's your greatest memory, that one moment that flashes in your brain once or twice a week of your career?
Oh, man, it's my career. I was so blessed to be able to play the game of baseball, and it's such a privilege to be able to do so that a lot of times I have to pinch myself to say that I played 17 years. It's such a blur and a beautiful thing. I mean, it's just it was an honor and a privilege to play.
Well, I hope you're around for 11 more Bobby Bonilla days. So
11 more? Why can't we have a little more?
Got to get a contract extension, right?
We'll work on it.
All right. Bobby Bonilla joining us. Thanks a lot, Bobby. Best of luck. Appreciate it. Well, my son didn't do too bad for his first interview, but it was a Philly, so I'll give him credit for being that. But, talking to some amazing guys, and Bobby Bonilla, what a great story.
I mean, yeah, who would not be happy getting $1 million every July 1st? I mean, that's a special birthday card, if you ask me.
Yeah, my grandmother never sent me $1 million a year, but we have so much more coming up. In the next segment, we're going to try to get over to the celebrity softball stars and talk to, hopefully, Tiffany Haddish, Deion Sanders, Terrell Owens. You got to say his name, right?
Yeah,
right?
You got to say Terrell Owens, or else he won't talk to you.
And who else we got?
We got Kane Brown, country music star. I mean, there's quite a few guys over there we'll talk to. And they're going to be playing some softball behind us here pretty soon.
All right, stick with us. We thank you for your support, especially our network.
Yeah, your home TV. We're going to be doing some live stuff throughout the week. We got, we're just getting started here tomorrow. We got the Major League Baseball draft, home run derby on Monday, followed by the All Star game on Tuesday.
That's right. So watch us on your home TV, all of the social media platforms. But it costs money to come on this trip, so we got to pay some bills. We'll be back right after this.
Serendipity Yacht Cruises and Events wants you to come party with us. We're bringing the fun to the Houston Bay Area. Stay tuned for all of our incredible events throughout the year, featuring amazing food and drinks, live entertainment, special guests, and so much more. Fun, new, different. Serendipity Yacht Cruises and Events is where you want to be. So come party with us. It's more than a yacht. It's serendipity.
About time I found a shirt that fits my frame.
I love the fit. It's definitely a little looser here than my other shirts. Kind of makes me feel a little more buff, you know?
You seeing this? I'm 6'5". I can't do this with other shirts.
I feel like I'm getting a designer shirt for a fraction of the price. It fits the way you want, everywhere you want. And I look pretty dang good too, don't I?
Hi, everybody. Dave Stevens from the Gary Stein and Stevens Show. And you know, Troy and I are on the road all the time covering games, doing things, my motivational speaking. But I have connected with LifeWave, which has really changed my life. And it's an amazing patch that not only helps me to live my life, it keeps me very active. Tammy Wellman is joining me. And now, Tammy, you put these patches on me. It is a stem cell regeneration plan. But tell us a little bit more how it works.
Yeah, so these patches are amazing. They're wearable wellness. They're non-transdermal patches. Nothing goes in your body. Your body gives off light. They capture it and they activate your body's own repair system. Your body goes to work to heal things that are in need of healing. Pain reduction, things like that.
It gave me an opportunity to play in the Celebrity Softball Classic. This video of my base hit, I wouldn't have done it without these patches. So please, if you want to know more about this product, go to patchit.life. LifeWave, it's changing my life. Well, welcome back to the Gary Stein and Stevens Show. And as we talked about this celebrity softball game, it was a lot of fun. We talked to a lot of people, but what are your thoughts about what we saw out here today?
Oh, man, it was fun to see all of them running around, hitting balls over the fence, you know, clowning. There was a brawl. You know, it was just fun stuff tonight, Dave.
And we had a lot of fun talking to a lot of them, so let's show you those interviews. Pitched, you caught, you hit. I mean, what a day for you today.
Oh, it's been fun. It's been great just to exchange with all these celebrities and to have the opportunity to give the fans another view of who you are. It's really important.
It's so great to see you out here, but what are your experiences of this All-Star Game? It's become so much bigger, but take us back to when you were part of it. Were there butterflies? Did you want to see players that you hadn't seen? What was that experience like?
Well, my first one, without a doubt, I was starstruck by all the players. Some of them were my heroes when I was growing up, and some of them I got to spend time with. I had a couple of teammates that went with me to my first one, so we stuck together and just watching what the veterans were doing to kind of learn. For me, on the other side, being a veteran and having some of the other kids looking up to me was just a great experience, a great moment to serve as an example for the young generation. And now that I get to enjoy this kind of moment, well, I guess everybody else have their duties to do.
And you talk about that new generation. There are so many amazing Latin players now. You know, De La Cruz, we've got so many great guys. Who do you like to watch now?
I like to watch them all, but without a doubt, De La Cruz is one of those emerging stars. Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, all those players that have somehow made it to the big leagues and have been really, really good ambassadors to the game. I'm extremely proud of all of them.
Hall of Fame pitcher Pedro Martinez. Will I see you in Cooperstown next weekend?
Yes, you will.
All right, brother. Thanks a lot. God bless you.
Same to you.
Just to come back in front of these fans and hear that ovation like you did earlier.
Oh, man, it's amazing. You know, it's amazing. You know, it feels good to know that I still get a lot of love in Dallas, Texas. You know, I know the fans know I'm a huge supporter of them because I believe no athlete, if you became famous, you're nothing. You zero without the fans. You know, so every time I get an opportunity to come back out and be in front of a crowd like this, try my best, put on my best performance no matter the situation, just because they pour it all into us. So that's my way of giving back to them. So I appreciate the fans all the time.
Awesome. We talked to T.O. He said he could still suit it up. What about yourself? You think you can still go out here and...
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I feel him. Like T.O., I believe he can. I believe I can, too. You know, I love to play with the right guy, Mr. A-Rod. He put that ball exactly where it's supposed to be. So, look, A-Rod, if you need a big target, somebody that's going to put the ball in the end zone, around that 30 going in, I'm your guy. We're going to put a couple of X's up.
All right, I'll talk to the Jets for you, Des.
Oh, yeah, talk to the Jets for me.
Well, I know they call you a featured player, but, dude, you are the funniest dude on Saturday Night Live. You have brought so much to that show. I love watching on Weekend Update. I mean, what has that experience been like for you?
Just a blessing, man. I've been doing comedy for a long time, and to do it at this level now means the world to me, to my family. So I'm very grateful, man.
Coming up from Miami, is that part of your humor? I mean, where did you get this sense of humor?
My mom is funny, my dad's funny, and, you know, growing up in an immigrant household, you got a lot of stories, so.
And you've been a breakout star. I mean, what's going on with you and your career? You got things working on you can tell us about?
I'm doing stand-up. I'm on tour. Come out and see me, and I got some stuff cooking. For you guys.
And you had fun today, man. You were running the bases. You were hitting, fielding. I mean, you got some skills.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. A lot of love to you guys. Great to meet you, bro.
Thank you, man. Best of luck to you.
I'm here with Jeannie Finch, softball legend. Another fun night. How much fun day was it to be out there tonight?
I don't know. It's never fun when you're on the losing side, but it was fun. I have to admit, we almost had the comeback, so I'm proud of the comeback. It was a good night.
Especially with women's sports, you know, evolved since you played. How much, like, coming out to Oklahoma City, seeing the crowd this year, and, you know, Oklahoma every year coming back, how much fun was that to see, you know, just packed stadiums?
So exciting to see the hype and the support for women's softball, and every year it just continues to get bigger. The following, the support, the television games just keeps expanding, and it's so exciting for our sport, for the athletes, for women's sport all across the board. So it's super, super incredible to think, like, my daughter just thinks it's normal, 15,000 people showing up to watch softball, which is cool.
And speaking of your family's baseball, softball family, your son's going to be a top prospect next year in the draft. How much fun is that to see him going through that?
I don't know about in the draft, but we're just trying to get him to college first. So, but it is really exciting to see him just grow into his own and fall in love with the game and finally, like, tap into his 6'8" body. But super excited for him.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, well, I'm less than perfect, but I'm talking to the man that has created Dude Perfect. Tyler, what a game today.
It was fun, man. I thought we had it on the comeback there. Just came up short right at the end, but it was a lot of fun to be out here with all these incredible people. It's a great time.
We were expecting you to do some sort of trick off the ceiling or something like that. Have you guys got anything going for this All-Star game?
I think 15 years in, I might have used all my off-the-ceiling, over-the-wall shots, but I could have used one of those tonight for sure.
You guys do so much that influences so many. I mean, does it get old, or is it awesome to try to recreate and invent new things?
Man, we feel so blessed to be able to do this for a living, especially 15 years in, to be able to do it that long. And when you've got guys in the MLB and on the PGA Tour telling you got the greatest job in the world, I think that has to mean something. So we enjoy doing it even this long in, and we have a blast, absolutely.
You have such a good crew, too. I mean, where does the creativity come from?
It's a combination of all five of the original guys. I mean, when we come up with a video, we sit down in the conference room and kind of just everybody puts their heads together, and that's how we've done it for 15 years. We got a small team, all things considered, and it's been a lot of fun.
You ready to do something with a legless dude in a wheelchair? I mean, I got some great ideas.
Absolutely. I believe you got plenty of talent. We could probably pull it off.
All right, Tyler, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Keep it doing it. Comedian, actress, Emmy winner, softball player extraordinaire. I mean, you do it all.
Yes, don't forget I got a Grammy, too. Emmy and a Grammy.
So what is this like to be out here doing this with these guys and in front of the crowd?
It's super fun. I enjoy it so much. I got distracted earlier because I was so busy looking at the crowd. I should have been paying attention to the game, but it is what it is. I'm having a blast, though. It's like so much fun.
And you have made such an impact. You were picked as 100 of the most influential women in the world. I mean, all these accolades, yet you still say so humble, so grounded, and so proud.
Yeah, well, you know what? I was born on Earth, so I'm going to stay on Earth. I'm not better than anybody else. I just work my ass off, though. I work really hard. So, yeah, I got to stay humble because somebody else will put you down if you don't.
Projects, what are you working on? What can we promote?
I got a book out right now called I Curse You With Joy. It's very good. I also got music out, and I got some more movies getting ready to come out. Go watch Bad Boys 4.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well, it was a lot of fun talking to all those people, but I think the biggest news was when you talked to somebody who wants to still play some football.
Yeah, Des would love to play with Aaron Rodgers and the Jets, so I said, maybe I could make some calls for him.
Jets, if you're listening out there, there's a receiver that wants to play for you, but wow, what a night, what excitement. What was your favorite part of the day?
I mean, it was fun all around. I mean, just meeting all these people. being here in Texas, it's hot out, but this ballpark is beautiful, Dave.
Yeah, it's been a great time, and we're just getting started. So we covered today. We've got the draft tomorrow. We've got the home run derby on Monday, and we got the game itself. What are you looking forward to the rest of the week?
Oh, man, that home run derby is going to be great. I mean, Pete Alonso has already won 2. Earlier today, I talked to Prince Fielder. He says he's rooting for him to break his record and get 3. So we'll see what happens.
All right, well, that's going to do it here from day one for Troy, myself, wherever Will is. I'm Dave Stevens. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms. Continue to follow and support Geary, Stein, and Stevens, and watch us on Your Home TV at yourhometv.com. Download the app and watch it on Roku.
Thank you for tuning in to the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show. Follow us on social media. Watch us on yourhometv.com, or now we're on Roku. Download it and watch us. And thanks for tuning in. Until next time, America.